DIR seminars allow supplier diversity professionals to learn from industry professionals. Folks that have got tremendous experience in the industry end up being our educators and our teachers for the seminars and provide great insight. What it also allows people to do is network with each other. The attendees are supplier diversity professionals from all different sizes and scales of supplier diversity programs. So folks that are just starting out can network with professionals that have been in the space for 10, 20 plus years, and that alone provides some incredible value to attending the seminar.
So there are many supplier diversity conferences and training sessions out there. The big differentiator for DIR is the fact that it's run and executed by current practitioners. And these are people that are not only practicing supplier diversity, but in many instances they are running and managing their programs. So they know what the practices are, what the policies are, and they're also on the front end of pushing new and environmental changes to the program.
What makes us stand out is that we, again, it's that community feeling, that small business, that relationship building. And I'm going to keep going back to relationships, because when we take on a client, we always build that relationship. We make sure that that we continue to communicate with them.
Hi, this is Ryan Chan from McKesson Corporation. Been involved in supplier diversity for about 2 months now, so relatively new to the program. I came here to this conference to learn more about other people's experience with supplier diversity and get to meet a lot of new people that have a lot of industry experience and a lot of experience in supplier diversity.
What led me to attend this training, I had heard about it through NMSDC and quite a few other network buddies that I have. It's supposed to be a great program, and what I'm trying to get out of it is trying to pick up as much knowledge as possible, best practices, do's and don'ts, and anything and everything that can help me to implement a successful supplier diversity program.
My favorite part of teaching the building strategic phases of a supplier diversity development process is hearing about some of the challenges and issues that they face as supplier diversity professionals, but at the same time, hearing about the excitement and determination and energy that goes into really making a successful supplier diversity development process and driving that down to diverse suppliers and seeing and hearing their success stories.
When I looked at the agenda, and as I think about our program and we look at DIR access to industry trends, what stood out to me about this training was looking at what those next practices were. And when I saw who was going to be the facilitator, it was great for me to come understand kind of what other industries have done and kind of hear from the experts, if you will, as we continue to grow and mature our program. I was really looking for what those next practices and industry trends were.
So the difference of working with DIR happens to be customer service, longevity, history. It really is. When you've been doing this almost 50 years, you have gained respect and you have gained credibility. And I think our data is probably has the most clean data when we talk about data on supplier diversity. Because the suppliers come in and enter their own information, we don't mine any data. So there is something about credibility, the length of business, the history, and we are a staffed office. So when you call, you get customer service, you get a person that you're going to talk to on the phone, all the time. It doesn't go to a support desk, or we don't outsource any of that. So it's really, we kept the community feel. The suppliers the same way. They call, we help them register, forgot their password, update certifications, validations. We also have relationships with the advocacy groups, like the MBE magazine, like the WeBanks, the National Minority Supplier Development Council. We call them like organizations. We try to look at what they're doing, and we try to emulate and partner with a lot of them. So partnering is big for us. Relationship building is huge for DIR.